Hi, good morning, good evening. Hello, my beautiful ladies. My name is Linda Jenkins, and I am a motivational speaker and coach to lady entrepreneurs and small businesses. Before we get started, let me just ask a few housekeeping items. If you don't mind liking and sharing this video so that it can be gotten out to everybody that may need the information we're going to cover today. You never know when that one share might change a person's life, and so sharing is caring, and I ask that you please care enough to like and share this video. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on today's lessons. We're going to go over the 8 pillars of trust. Now, this is from, and I'm going to slaughter his name, David Horsager. Okay, he has put together 8 pillars of trust that most of everyone is looking for when you're trying to build that trust. Now, yesterday we went over the stages of trust and how trust is built for your clientele. So now we're going to go over the 8 pillars of trust. Okay, this is the meat of that conversation that we started yesterday. Okay, so if you haven't seen the video, please step back at some point and view yesterday's video. Okay, so anyway, there's like I said, he has established 8 pillars of trust. So I'm going to give you what they are, and then we'll go back and identify each one of them. So first you have clarity. Second, compassion. Third is character. Number 4 is competency. Number 5 is commitment. Number 6 is connection. Number 7 is contribution. And number 8 is consistency. Remember that magic word from yesterday. So let's go ahead and go into his 8 pillars of trust. The first one is clarity. Now, clarity is built by people, or not built, but identified by people and their trust, and the how clear. People trust the clear and mistrust the ambiguous. Okay, that's how you tell the difference on clarity. People trust the clear and mistrust the ambiguous. So I know the other day I had a gentleman that was offering my company something that was just totally out of this world with what he was willing to pay us. It was a substantial amount, but he was a mumbler. And I despise mumblers. If you're going to talk to me and you want to have that, interaction with me, you need to maintain eye contact, and you need to maintain a special tone so that I know what you're saying, or I have a feeling, what's inside of me, that what you're saying is true. Now, if you go and you're talking at a specific tone and then all of a sudden you start mumbling, that's a red flag for me. I want somebody, when I'm getting ready to make a contract, that they speak plain and they speak precise, and they always maintain their eye contact so that I know that what they're saying is true. Because otherwise, how can you trust them? If they are talking to you and then all of a sudden they start mumbling, you don't know really what they've said underneath that mumble. And if something goes wrong, say within 6 weeks or even the next day, he can come back and say, "Oh, no, I told you that." Well, how did you tell me that? I didn't hear you mumbling. So be precise. Make sure that your words, your verbiage is easily heard, and that you are being a professional when you're speaking. The next one is compassion. People put faith in those who care beyond themselves. I am doing that for you guys. I'm giving all of this information for free. I could actually be selling this and making a good profit at it. There's a lot of mentors that do. But for me, I feel that, I have been trained in these areas. I have all of this inside of my head that I have gone through thousands and thousands of dollars worth of training, that companies felt that I was such a good person for, a specific area, whether it's HR, whether it's IT, whether it's networking, You know, I've been through the gauntlet. I've had to hire people, fire people, start business, dismantle businesses. I mean, I've been through it all. I've done timesheets. I've done everything, every aspect, from president all the way down to janitor, you know. But these lead me to the compassionate side of the fact that I know this information, and if I don't feel, you know, I should always feel comfortable in sharing this information with the ladies. And you know, that's my part of my compassion when it comes to my business, you know. So the next one is character. Character is what people notice. Let's see, people notice those who do the right over what is easy. Okay. When I'm putting together my stuff for you guys, it's not an easy task to make sure every day that I'm coming to you and making sure that you're getting this information. That's the reason why that I ask for you to share it. Those people that need to see this, whether they're on my team or whether they are, you know, one of your friends of your groups, somebody out there needs to know that they're not alone, that there is people out here in this cyber world that's willing to give them the information that they need for free. So please share this. It'll help build your character as well as mine. Competency. People have confidence in those who stay fresh, relevant, and capable. Every day before I give my little tutorials, I go out on the web and I find the newest things that are being published in one certain area. And that is the area that I try to cover with each of you guys every day. The idea of going back 20 years, going back 30 years, yes, that information might be very, very good. But a lot of it, considering the fact that we are so technical now, is irrelevant. Now, if I went to teaching you how to write a business letter, you know, that's going to be mailed in a mailer, that may not be the best thing. However, if I taught you how to do, and I'm going to cover this up, you know, one of these little flyers, and then on the back, how to give your information for what kind of business that you have. This here, even though this one is paper, if I do an electronic version, that is relevant. That's relevant in today's world. It's going to help somebody, you know, to save that money. Now, is a paper one going to be better than an electronic one? In today's age, I would say electronic would be better because people are always looking, you know, unless you're sending out a sample packet. Now, if you're sending out a sample packet, it's perfectly fine to do. However, if you're doing an introduction letter, that's just a lot of wasted stuff that, you know, when you open it up, you look at the meat of the letter, you know, and then you just throw it away. So that person has invested all that money and it's just being thrown away. So your competency level is how much you know about what is being relevant and what is being discussed in today's world. Okay. The next one is commitment. How committed are you to your business? Whether it's jewelry like this, whether it's jewelry, whether it's, you know, some kind of medicine to help you lose weight, protein shakes to help you build muscle, exercise equipment to help you do like Stairmasters. You know, whatever it is that you're selling, how committed are you to get out there every day and discuss the same thing every day in a different way? You may talk on a subject 20 different times, and every time somebody gets it a different way. That's totally acceptable. But to talk on the subject one time and leave it at that and expect people to understand it, it's not going to work. Because everybody hears things differently. Like I was telling a lady that I was dropping off that was going to jury duty. You never know how how people differ in opinions until you sit on a jury. If you sit on a jury, you know firsthand, all 12 of y'all could be sitting there in the box listening to the same evidence and everything else, and you're thinking when you get into that little deliberation room that everybody's going to agree with you. Well, then you find out, oh my God, everybody has a different opinion. Some of them may be close to the same, but some of them may be all the way out here in left field, and that's because they're listening from their experience level. Okay, so don't expect people to pick up on something the very first time. That's the reason why you have to be consistent in what you do. You have to make that commitment to them and to yourself that you're going to be out there every day giving the information that is needed by people so that they can actually succeed in their position. The next one is connection. Now, connection can be difficult, especially if you're putting together like what I do. I put through pre-recorded videos. Okay, you don't get the interaction immediate, like as if I was doing a live. So I may start doing some live shows with this as well, just so that I can get some people, interacting with what I'm doing. At least I've given that foundation of, the people that have seen all of my pre-recorded videos, they know that I have a strong foundation on corporate life and how you can manipulate your way through there. I don't know if I should say manipulate. You can, gain information to get you up to where you need to be, without having to make an investment. The next one is contribution. People automatically, that's number 7, people automatically and immediately respond to results. So what is your result? Well, going back to this, okay, for the 30-day free money promise, that was sent to me in a meal supplement type environment. So, my willingness to participate in what she's needing me to do is, checking to see what kind of results I get after 3 days. If I feel that it has done me good, then I'm more willing to participate. If I don't, then I won't. That's just what everybody is, So don't be frustrated if people choose not to participate with you. Continue, because you will find the ones that are meant to be with you. Okay? Don't let, one or two, you can't let 1 or 2 bad things happen and say that's it. You have to be committed. You have to stand strong for what your beliefs are. Okay? And to do that, you have to be what? Number 8, consistent. Consistent. Every day. Talk to somebody. Give 10 people, 10 ladies a compliment. It doesn't matter on what. It doesn't have to be related to business. It doesn't have to be related to jewelry. It doesn't have to be related to the perfume they're wearing. But give 10 ladies every day a compliment, whether it's online or face-to-face. See how your world changes. Every day you should be trying to compliment a minimum of 10 people. I say ladies because I don't want to cross the border into sexual harassment or anything like that. So let's not go there. But you know how it is. Just be nice and see how the people will start liking you. So again, let's go over David Horsager's 8 pillars of trust. Number 1 was clarity. People trust the clear and mistrust the ambiguous. That was the mumbling part. Number 2, compassion. People put faith in those who care beyond themselves. That would be me coming to you on a daily basis and trying to help you in the corporate life that you've chosen. Number 3, character. People notice those who do what is right over what is easy. It's not always easy to get out there every day and put yourself out on the line to bring people in, to let them know that everything is going good. Okay? Just know that it is there and you can do it. But you have to be the one who does it. Okay? Competency. People have confidence in those who stay fresh, relevant, and capable. Be willing to go out. Say like you're working off of LinkedIn and you have found somebody that you think would be of interest of helping you, move into that next step. Look at LinkedIn. Go to their profile. Find out about their company. Search their company and find something that is a very good article about their company. Then send a message to that person and say, hey, I was looking at your company and I saw this and I think it's outstanding and I thought that you should read it as well. And then give them like 3 examples of what you think is amazing about her company. And then a few days later, give her a call. That's called follow-up, okay? Give her or him a call and say, hey, I just want to check up on you, make sure you're doing all right. Over 50% of the people that first get an email talking about how well their company is doing, when you call them on a cold call afterwards, 50% of those people are going to take that call because they know that you've done your homework. They know that you're interested in that company. So why not take advantage of that? Okay. The next one is commitment. That's number 5. Commitment. People believe in those who stand through adversity. If something bad has happened to you, don't let that interfere with your business and your ability to be consistent. If you know that you have done something that has caused other people a problem, be upfront. Come to them and give an apology. Review just a small amount. You don't have to tell them all your business. Just say, hey, I've been under some pressure. And one of my friends, she did that just last night. And the ladies, the outpouring of love and respect and people who are supporting her, it was just overwhelming. It made me almost cry. So don't think that you're doing everything alone. There are people there. You just have to kind of follow up with them and let them know, hey, I've hit this snag, but, I'm working to overcome it. And you're going to get, whatever you were supposed to do and get that service or package, you're going to get that, by such and such date, or, it's coming out to you on such and such day. Made all the difference in the world, and then she saw firsthand how much the ladies love and respect her. So the next one is connection. The connection was just like that example I just gave. You got to be able to connect with the people so that they can stand behind you when you need it. When you're falling, they can help lift you up. That's what we're here for. We're here to work as a group. Even though we are individual entrepreneurs, we're not intended to do this stuff alone. Number 6, that was connection. Okay, and connection is that people want to follow, buy from, and be around friends. She found her friends, the people that were willing to stand behind her, by one simple email. And it was fantastic. It was just all inspiring. Number 7 is contribution. People immediately respond to results. Again, let's go back to the weight loss situation and everything. Everybody's really trying to lose weight or make muscle or do this or do that. People respond to immediate results. Sometimes it's not always the best results, but it's still results and people can go with that. Number 8, last but not least, is consistency. Be willing to put in the work that it's going to take for you to continue your business. People love to see the little things done consistently. Like I've been putting my videos out. They've gotten a little bit longer here in the last few days, but it's because I have more to say and I want to make sure that you're understanding everything that I'm talking about. So anyway, with that, just please be consistent with whatever you're doing. Okay. Keep your face up in front of people. Keep on. Plus, if you're selling like the jewelry with paparazzi or anything, this is your time to shine from now until like December 15th, because this is going to be your money rush. You need to be out there. You need to be putting it forward and letting people know, hey, I have a business you can order online. Okay. So remember that. So clarity, compassion, character, competency, commitment, connection, and contribution, and consistency. Ta-da! 8 of them. With that, I'm going to go on ahead and say adieu for the day. Please like and share this video. Sharing is caring, and this is the only way I get my word out to all the ladies that I'm trying to help. I appreciate everything that you've done. Just stay with it, okay? Love, peace, and joy to you all. Until I see you next time, please share some of that, okay? Thank you. You have a wonderful day.